What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, 2019 has been a pretty solid year for movies. So, I decided to do my top 10 favorite movies of 2019 so far. Obviously, by the time the year is over, I'm going to do another list, just talk about the rest of 2019. But these are the films I've seen in 2019 that I really quite enjoyed so far. So, with that being said, here are my top 10 favorite movies of the year so far. Alright. Coming in at number 10 is going to Blinded by the Light. Now, of course, it's the music-based movie that features the music of Bruce Springsteen. Great, great cast. Like, I didn't really knew much about these actors before the movie came out. Like, the only actors in this I know of is mainly Haley Atwell, Rob Ryder, and the Game of Thrones dude. But I thought the one who plays like the lead actor, like the lead dude here, he was great. And this movie was a real pleasant surprise. I mean, I never, I quite liked the trailer, but I did not expect to like this movie as much as it did. It has lots of heart. It has some great music, great performances by the cast. I mean, it's from the same person who gave us, who of course directed Blind Bandit Like Beckham, which I love Bandit Like Beckham. So yeah, Blind by the Light it's a really great film. I mean, if if you guys haven't seen Blind by the Light yet, give that one a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, coming in at number 9, I saw this movie yesterday, and I'm gonna add it in my list. Number 9 goes to It Chapter 2. This is probably my favorite horror movie of the year so far. It's no pun intended. It Chapter 2 is great. It's really scary. Great performances by the cast, like Jessica Chastain was great as Beverly. Bill Hader stole loads of scenes. It was pretty cool to see the kids back again. Annie Muschietti once again did a really great job at directing the sequel. Yeah, I really quite enjoyed it. I mean, I'm still not sure if I really prefer it over the first one. You know what? I probably still prefer the first one over this one. But that does take away of how great It Chapter 2 was. I mean, Bill Skarsgård once again was terrifying as Pennywise. Yeah, if you guys have not seen It Chapter 2 yet, it's in there. Give it a shot. It's really great. Alright, coming in at number 8 is probably one of my favorite comedies of the year. That's going to Good Boys. Good Boys was just hilarious. I mean, R-rated film featuring kids just cursing and all that. I mean, that probably would have gotten tiring and all, but it actually really worked well. Jacob Tremblay was great. The movie was very raunchy when it wanted to be. Seth Rogen was, of course, the screenwriter of this. Really funny flick. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Good Boys, it's still in theaters. It's doing great in the box office, and fingers crossed we'll get a sequel, because I'm down to see a sequel to this. But yeah, Good Boys was such a really great one. Number 7 might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I don't care what you say, what's unpopular or not. Number 7 is going to Lion King, the new one. I I don't care what anyone I don't care what anyone says. I love the new Lion King. John Favreau. What he of course followed this up with the Jungle Book. I mean, he of course followed the Jungle Book up with this. The new Lion King, I just thought was magnificent. I mean, yeah, it was the same. It was same as the original. Yeah. But it still worked great. I mean, great voice cast. Like I don't care what anyone says. Beyonce was actually really good as Nala. It was cool hearing James Earl Jones back. Donald Glover was great. Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner Billy Eichner as Simone and Seth Rogen as Puma. So loads of scenes, great music, great visual effects. Really love the new Lion King. And if you guys still haven't seen it, it's actually not as bad as the critics make it out to be. Although critics aren't actually hating it as much as you expect. I mean, yeah, it has a rhyme ring, but actually there are more people who are digging it than hating it. But alright. Coming in at number 6 is going to Shazam, starring Zachary Levi. I always keep calling him Zachary Quinto for some reason, but of course it's Levi. Zachary Levi as the role of Shazam. great. I mean, the kid who played Billy Bassett, Asher Angel, is terrific. Jack Dylan Grazer, who by the way is also in It Chapter 2, so he's like, so two of his films are on my top 10 list. Like, and Jack Dylan Grazer was great. Uh, you also had Adam Brody in this, Megan Good. I mean, I really quite enjoyed this, and of course Mark Strong was great. And hopefully we'll get I'm still looking forward to see a sequel because I really quite love the Shazam so much. I mean, I saw it twice in theaters, and such a really great one. Like, if you guys still haven't seen Shazam, it's available to watch on DVD and Blu-ray. It's really great. All right, coming in at number five. Coming in at number five is going to. I don't care what anyone says. Number five is going to Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I really quite liked Detective Pikachu a lot. I mean, of course I'm a little biased because I am a Pokemon fan. Of course I'm a little biased there. But what Rob Lerman did with Detective Pikachu, I thought was magnificent. Like the way these Pokemon all really looked very realistic. I mean, who knew that Deadpool could voice Pikachu so well? And I just quite enjoyed it. I mean, Psyduck stole lots of scenes. Mewtwo looked great. All these Pokemon just looked so darn realistic. I mean, really, really awesome visual effects. I I really quite loved Detective Pikachu so much. I mean, I saw this movie multiple times. Hopefully, we cannot wait till we get another one because the film did pretty well. So we'll probably get another one down the line. And of course, there's also talks about a adaptation of Pokemon Red and Blue in the near future too. So we might be getting those as well. But yeah, Detective Pikachu, thumbs up, just awesome. All right, coming in, coming in at number four is going to Toy Story 4. Now, when they announced the Toy Story 4, I was a little skeptical. I mean, Toy Story 3 ended. Toy Story 3, ended up perfectly. So I was like, why do you need another one? But Toy Story 4 was just perfect. I mean, now I'm not going to doubt Pixar. If they announced Toy Story 5, I'm not going to doubt them at once. I'm going to be excited for Toy Story 5 if they announce it. But of course, you're going to need loads of tissues, and when I mean tissues, I mean tissues. Tom Hanks was great. Of course, you got Tim Allen. Of course, the new addition of Forky, played by Beat Dude. Tony Hale was great. Really great voice cast. Really great story. If Frozen 2 is not as good as Toy Story 4, I'm pretty sure Toy Story 4 is going to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. But we also have Frozen 2 coming out, so I have no idea if that's really going to happen or not, but we'll see. But yeah, definitely check out Toy Story 4 if you guys haven't seen it. It's magnificent. And it's probably my favorite anime movie of the year as well, so there's that too. Alright, coming in at number 3 is actually one of my other favorite comedies of the year, and that's going to Booksmart, starring Caitlin Devers and Jonah Hill's sister, Beanie Feldstein. Booksmart it's funny. Great chemistry by the two leads. Devers was great. Feldstein was terrific. Um, Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billy Lord was great. Will Forte, who by the way is also in Good Boys, and Molly Gordon is also in Good Boys too. But yeah, Booksmart, it of course is like a female version of Superbad, but it was just great. It had lots of heart, great humor. Uh, the two leads had great chemistry with one another. Like, if you guys haven't seen Booksmart yet, by the looks of the box office, lots of people haven't seen Booksmart yet. But if you guys haven't seen Booksmart, do yourself a favor. Give Booksmart a shot. It's really great. And really great directorial debut by Olivia Wilde, too. So, after seeing Booksmart, I want to see what Olivia Wilde is going to do next. So, alright. Number 2 is going to Avengers Endgame. Lots of people will be watching this and be like, wait, Endgame's not your number 1 favorite? My number 1 I kind of like slightly more than Endgame. But Endgame, it doesn't take away how great Endgame was. I single-handedly loved Endgame. I saw this movie literally about 3 times, and I thought it was terrific. Great ending to the Infinity Saga. I mean, sad moment by the spoiler, but sad moments by the death of Tony's. Sad deaths by the deaths of Iron Man and Black Widow. But of course, we're gonna get that Black Widow spinoff, so there's that too. I mean, what the Russo brothers did with Endgame was just magnificent. One of the best end moments to any films of the year was just terrific. I mean, of course, the battle scene at the end with Thanos was just awesome. I mean, maybe one of the best movie going experience I've had in years. And yeah, if you guys still have not had a chance to check out Endgame yet, give it a go. It's available to watch now on DVD and Blu-ray. I just love the movie so much. So yeah, definitely go check out Endgame if you guys haven't seen it. Alright. Now, what is the best movie of the year, in my opinion? The best movie of 2019 so far is directed by Quentin Tarantino, and that's going to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, what Quentin Tarantino did with the 1969 setting is just awesome. I mean, he put together a great ensemble cast here. Like, you got people like Leo DiCaprio. You got Leo DiCaprio here. Brad Pitt was great. Dakota Fanning, Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate was terrific. I mean, just like Endgame with the last minute, with the very end scene. Once Upon a Time also has pretty much one of the best end scenes I have ever seen in a movie this year. I mean, Avengers Endgame and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has something in common. They have some of the best final acts to a film of the year. And Once Upon a Time, I literally just saw it again for the second time, finally. I mean, it is, of course, very long, but it's still great. I mean, just I'll be shocked if this movie don't get any Oscar considerations. It's terrific. It's your typical Quentin Tarantino. If you guys watch Quentin Tarantino movies, yeah, you guys know how much typical films could be. I mean, also the dude who plays Charles Manson was just magnificent as that character. I mean, everything about this movie was just magnificent. And yeah, if you guys, and not to mention the late great Luke Perry was also in the too. R.I.P. Luke Perry. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet, go check it out. It's the best movie of the year so far. I mean, I'll be a little shocked if there's a movie that comes out the rest of the year that ends up being better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But we'll see when the year is finally over. But that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, Blinded by the Light. 9, It Chapter 2. 8, Good Boys. 7, The Lion King. 6, Shazam. 5, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. 4, Toy Story 4. 3, Booksmart. 2, Avengers Endgame. 1, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now there's loads of other ones I probably, could have added. Alright. A few other movies I probably could have added included Spider-Man Far From Home I could have added, Flying With My Family, John Wick 3, The Peanut Butter Falcon, Us, Captain Marvel, Long Shot, Aladdin, Lego Movie 2, Yesterday, Hobbs and Shaw was great. Surprising enough, I really loved Dora and the Lost City Gold. Shaft, The Farewell was great. Rocketman, American Woman, How to Train Your Dragon 3, Extremely Wicked, Chocolate Eve and Vile, Stuber I really enjoyed, Crawl, Polar, A Dog's Journey was great, A Dog's Way Home, Palms, Midsummer, Teen Spirit, Dead Don't Die, Canal Street. I could go with a whole list of this. I mean, I could probably put down 20 instead of 10. But let me leave it to you guys. What are some of your favorite movies of 2019 so far? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here C movie signing off.